Yo! Hey, what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? I know it's late. It's late. Everybody's probably getting ready for work tomorrow. What is going on? Oh, let me just make sure everything's running smooth. So, okay, cool. So, it's a bit of a delay on my end, of course. Don't spend too much time putting on makeup. He says, Zayfael, what's going on, Zayfael? How you doing, buddy? Now everybody's gonna get on to the I like late Zayfael. You know what? I don't do late chats nights as often. I should though, because I mean, usually at this time I'm watching my shows, I'm relaxing, I'm getting things together for the next day, laying out my work clothes, just getting ready all in all, right? So I figured, you know what? Let's do an after hour chat. Why not? Maybe once a week, maybe twice a week. What do you guys think? What does everybody think? Would that be cool? Would you guys be willing enough to come in, join in, just discuss about your day, things like that in nature? Take a load off. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you want to hash out a few things. Let's talk about relatable stuff that we normally go through on a day-to-day basis. And I mean, the chat Zayfiel, I like late, says Zayfiel. That's great, man. I like late too. So we're gonna stick it to an hour. I know it's supposed to start at 9 p.m. We're gonna stick it till 10, maybe possibly 11. Normally I'm already feeling my eyes are a little tired right now. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm beat, but I don't mind staying up a little while. So about till like 10. Let's give it till 10:15. And I'll end the chat. I'll end the stream. Let's talk about what's going on. But before we do that, you know what we gotta do. You know what we gotta do. Gotta run that intro. Let's take it away, intro. All right, we're back. We're back in a flash. We're back in a flash. I feel pretty good tonight. I don't know about you guys, but I feel pretty good. What's going on, everybody? My name, again, if you're new to the channel, my name is Jonathan, a.k.a. I go by the name KleinGuy Jon. And what do I do for a living? I am an electrician by trade. Let's get this going on. But I do sometimes do HVAC work. But mainly strictly residential, mini splits and duct systems, package units, residential work. It's my favorite. I love doing residential air conditioning as well. When the job arises, I will do so. And I enjoy it. Just to let you know, I have about 8 years in the trade. Pretty soon we'll be going on 9. And I have about 3.5 years experience in the HVAC field, which I know some of you may think, well, that's not enough. Well, let me put it this way. When I have the time, I do catch up on the latest of the HVAC industry. As of right now, I caught maybe one or two things, but I'm not as in depth as I used to. Life happens, we get busy. We get busy with our work, we get busy with our careers, jobs, what have you, family, friends, all that nature. So, Zayfiel says, I'm putting away dishes, but was surprised to see your live stream pop up. Yeah, I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate you coming by. So, let me fix this for real quick, because I kind of made a boo-boo here. Before we proceed with any of the topics at hand, I mean, we're going to have multiple topics. It is what it is. This is a late show. We talk about whatever, right? So, before I continue, for those of you who live in the New York City area, just giving you all a heads up. Now, if you all know, I work for a company in the heart of New York City called Leader Electric. We do commercial, residential, and I believe we still do industrial electrical work. But, of course, AFAL. It should be in the description box down below. That will be my work email. But you can email me in the description box down below. It's right there. If it's not there, let me know. And I will type it in. There we go. I'll just show it right there. Now, I work for a company called Leader Electric. We're a small electrical company, but we've been getting some massive work. But now, as of late, I'm unfortunately we are slowing down on work right now. But it does not mean, for those of you who live within the 5 boroughs in New York City, it does not mean we're taking in interviews or resumes. Send it in. Send it in through contracts at 212-665-0606. Leader Electric. We do troubleshooting, new construction, violations, removal, fire alarms and security, CHP generator systems, remodeling and renovations, intercoms, 220-volt services, voice, data, audio, and video, AC lines, boiler, and motor controls. For all your electrical services needed, call Leader Electric in our service department at 212-665-0600. And if you got any larger jobs, if you're a business, a homeowner, maybe you own a share of an apartment, maybe you want your home to be renovated, give us a call at our contracts department at 212-665-0606. Our address is 2218 Broadway, Suite 244 in Manhattan, New York, 10024. And if you'd like to contact us directly through email, contact us at, our email, contact@leaderelectric.net, and check out our website over at www.leaderelectric.net. Okay? All right. Yo, who just went it? Jason Reynolds. What's up, brother? Yo, man, you just popped in? That's awesome, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for coming on over and joining on the chat. So, now that we got those pleasantries out the way, first things first, everybody, I want to know, how was everybody's Thanksgiving? Now, I know I did not really get on as I usually get on, on days where Sundays and so forth. But I did get on Sunday. I asked for that. But some of you may have not caught up with the live stream where I did an emergency call on Sunday morning. And it was a basic call. It wasn't really, it was an emergency in a sense, but it wasn't all that bad. It was just a flip of a main 100 amp breaker. Not a big deal. In and out, as I predicted. But how was everybody's Thanksgiving? I hope you guys did well. Jason Reynolds, Zayfael, I hope you guys had an awesome Thanksgiving. Let me know how it went. Did you guys have family over? Did you get the family together and went out to eat? Maybe to a restaurant? Maybe this time of year you said, you know what, we're going to take a break from cooking. We're all going to get together, put some money in, and go have Thanksgiving outdoors. Well, not outdoors, but you know what I'm saying. To a restaurant, go out together. Because I've always wanted to do something like that with the family. With my family, and it'll be awesome just to have a day not to cook. No one has to cook. We all get together, we put our money, our resources in, and say, yo, let's get together, put our money in, and just go get, just have a great time. Everybody in the family together. That'd be a really nice thing to do, right? But this year, me and my fiance, we went to her older brother, the oldest brother, his girlfriend's apartment over in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, and it was awesome. We had a great time. We had laughs, we had drinks, we ate food. The food was amazing, by the way. We had like all the stuffing, the chicken. We didn't have turkey this year. First time I ever never did have turkey. So I was willing. I mean, I offered, but it was a little too late into it because I kind of got busy with work and everything. But I kind of offered and say, hey, I can grab a turkey right now and get it quickly defrosted and then just throw that baby in the morning. But yeah, it would have been too much work. Usually, I like to cook. I like to cook the turkey myself. Turkey's delicious. I love turkey. Xavier said you should put that on about page for YouTube profile too. Yo, you know what? You're right. I haven't even done that. Thank you for reminding me, Raphael, with my email. That's what Domino's is for, so you don't have to cook. Jason Reynolds, that's awesome, dude. Ah, that's hilarious. It's hilarious because it's true. Oh man. Okay. All right. Let's switch up transition here, right? I wanna look at you guys here. Oh, you probably are hearing this camera, this phone right here. I'm making sure the audio quality is good. Um, Actually, pretty good update. My I'm hoping this. Let's see how it works now. Oh man, it's working beautifully in sync. This camera now, and I now know why. I upgraded my high-speed internet to 400 megapixels per second. It was 200, now it's 400. I got a pretty good offer from Spectrum for being their customer for what, 4 years, and they offered me an additional 400 megabytes per second for the next 36 months at the same price that I'm paying for the 200. That's a pretty sweet deal. Plus, on top of that, they put in you can get Netflix and Hulu and HBO Max for free, which I already have. I'm already paying for it. All I'm using is their Wi-Fi and internet. That's all I have, the internet Wi-Fi plan. But it's not that bad. I mean, that's pretty awesome. I'm loving the quality. I'm loving the speed right now. I mean, it's a few seconds behind, but it's in sync. Because normally, if I'm on this camera, it's never in sync for some reason. It's always like a few seconds behind. So yeah, man. All right, gotta go. I was just stopping for a minute to say hello. Yeah, I appreciate that, Jason Reynolds. And listen, those of you watching, all right, you come here, Sports Town. Yo, before you leave, smash the like button if you like. You like what you see. You like the chat. You like how things are. You like the relaxation of, I mean, my voice isn't all that soothing, but I'm not saying it is because it's not. I don't know. It's up to you guys what you guys think. But right now, I kind of feel like the sound in my voice is kind of straining a little bit. I am tired, but I kind of wanted to do this tonight. I don't know why. Something just kind of came over me and said, "Hey, let's do this." Sent email. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. By the way, if you guys have any questions on the electrical trade, the HVAC trade, maybe you got a question about, well, you got a question about your electrical at home, maybe you want to ask a troubleshooting question, you can go ahead, ask away in the chat right here in the chat box. Type it here or down there. Or if you want, personally email me. My email in the description box down below. I'll also leave it in the About Me page on the channel. All right. So, it is now 38 degrees Fahrenheit here in New York City. It's gotten super cold. The coldest today got to 28 degrees this morning. That's the coldest we've gone so far this year. And today I was working outdoors at a supply house, or for a supply house warehouse chain, whatever. And we were working on these lifts, the articulating lifts. And I gotta tell you, it was freezing, man. It was freezing, but I pulled through. So basically, we're doing exterior lights, and it turns out exterior lights that we took down, the existing, um, for some reason, whoever did the job prior, they tried to wire it to 120, and apparently we did get two 120 feeds coming in, but they weren't separate feeds exactly. They were tied off to one 120 volt feed, pigtailed from in the electrical room into a splice box. Go figure, right? So basically, I don't know what made them do that. I have no idea. Maybe they were trying to get 277 or 220. I mean, 208, because it was 208 panels, but there was no 208. It was just 120, 120, and apparently they used the ground as a return for a neutral from the light to the ground wire bonded to the box. I mean, the lights worked, the existing, but that was an electrical hazard. That was basically illegal wiring. So I managed to get one of the 7 lights to be reconfigured to 120 volts. Now, the question I'm pondering is it not only that light, did I also do that for the other remaining lights? We don't know until we get to open them and see what's going on, trace out the wires, get them to run on 120. Apparently, these lights were running off on a constant feed. And when I went to the electrical room, it was labeled time clock, but there was no time clock. There were 2 time clocks, but it had no relation to those two time clocks. Sorry. And yeah, it just ran a constant feed, and they basically used daylight sensor to have the lights turn on and off, turn off at dusk, turn on at dawn. And yeah, we had to replace one. The new LED light fixtures that we had for the exterior building had motion sensors or occupancy sensors attached to them, so we couldn't use those. They didn't want to use occupancy sensors, and we replaced them with the existing daylight sensors. But it turned out one of them didn't work properly, and luckily I have quite a few of those daylight sensors in my van, so yeah, did the trick. So reconfigured that. We didn't test it yet. So as of right now, the warehouse lights are off. The exterior lights are off until we go back tomorrow and we test out that circuit, see if it turns on or off. But yeah, it's gonna be a busy day tomorrow. We have a lot. We got 6 more lights to do. And we have also a showroom. We have to do a showroom on 4 fixture lights that are currently using 2 ballast 4 bulb fixtures. So yeah, swapping them all to LEDs. But that is basically how the past couple of weeks has been for me. What else? Yeah, if you guys saw the video, also I finally updated an unboxing tool demonstration type tool review, I guess you could say, of the Milwaukee 3-inch cutoff tool. Now, I have used it over the weekend to basically grind off some pieces of rust off the van to clean up a little bit, cut off some EMT, things like that, and just to kind of play with it a little bit, just get a feel for it. And I'm pretty impressed by that tool. I've been eyeing that tool for months, probably for a year now, and yeah, it's been that long. So I finally get it. I finally got it. Also, I wanted to know from you guys, have you guys figured out in that video what that toolbox, that the Milwaukee box, hard case box, did anyone figure out what's in there? And you know what? I'm going to go right now. Check and see if you guys ever I don't think you guys ever comment. No one really commented on it, but I'm going to double check and see the comments. I'm not sure if any of you guys, I haven't been really paying attention since it's been pretty busy my way. Oh wow, 31 views. That's awesome. Pretty good, pretty good. All right, let's see. Conan Studio says Diablo sells. Wait, whoa. Oh yeah, Diablo sells some blades for it a metal, a tile, and a multi-use. Yeah, I end up buying the 5-pack metal blades from Diablo. Um, and for Konoman, yeah, if you're watching, buddy, yeah, I bought five. I bought the 5-pack. Totally worth it. Totally worth having because I know I'm gonna be using them for EMT and all that stuff. Doing a lot of conduit installs, which I'm actually looking forward to because oh, what's going on here? But yep, that's gonna be. It's definitely gonna be a game changer for me, especially if we're gonna be doing like raceways or gutter troughs and stuff like that, like customizing and stuff. Um, yeah, man, I'm really looking forward to using that tool. It's gonna be. I'm gonna have so much fun with it. So enough of that. Oh, I'm sorry. If those of you who have watched that video, I pointed out, like I said earlier, prior, there was a hard case toolbox that I had, and I pointed out and said I wanted you guys to guess which tool, what tool is in this box, like the top of your heads. Like, what do you think is in the box? And you guys also probably saw the initials on that box that I wrote down. But can you guess also the initials and what those initials stand for? The DEX. What does it stand for? And if you can get it right, I may have something in. I may have something to give away for that one particular viewer who guesses the answer. So, if you guys can go back and watch that video of the 3-inch cutoff tool video that I did, go back in that video, okay? Find out what's in that toolbox. I might have something special to give away. I'm not going to say what it is until someone gets it right. Now, if I don't get it, if I don't, if you get it right, but I don't come up with the item, don't worry. I'll have something. I'll have something for you. All right. So it's gonna be a free giveaway. And when that happens, please privately message me through Instagram. I am on Instagram. Private message me Instagram your name, your address, and zip code, city, and all that jazz. All right. We'll discuss that in the private DM in Instagram. All right. So yeah, go back to that video, find out. I'll find out. But guess what it is, and you got a reward coming straight your way. So I'll show myself out, says Zaphael. Zaphael's getting bored. I'm so sorry if I'm talking. I'm talking so much. You hurt my feelings, man. You hurt my feelings. Nah. All right, brother. Take it easy. Have a good night. Take care. And stay safe out there. So anyways, I know it's going to be down to 0 people watching. I mean, it's obviously going to say 1 viewer because I'm watching from here. The chats. They come out faster on my phone for some reason. What else? Yeah, so there's numerous other tools that I have bought over the past couple of months that I haven't even got a chance to do a tool review on. But they will be coming. It's just a matter of time, you know. What time I have. I'm looking for my other slipper. There we go. Trying to manage the time that I have to make these videos is not easy. It used to be, but not anymore. Because my just is what it is, you know. I made a bad comment, I'm still here. I made a bad comment, I'm still here. What you talking about, Willis? What you mean, man? Nah. It was about Dex being a vibrator. YouTube censored it. Oh no. But can you guess also the initials of Dex, DEX? What does it stand for? Why is it written on that hard case? If you can guess what those 3 initials stand for, could be getting something coming your way. All right. And I'll announce. And I mean, you know what? Don't even mention it on the chat. Here's what you can do: leave it in the comment section. Okay. And what I will do is I will repost. I'll repost that pic. I'll take a picture of the box, repost it in the community, and you guys can leave your answers. You get to replicate your answers there instead. I think that sounds a little fair, much better, right? So you can guess now, just don't type it in. Don't type in your answer. Think on the top of your head, write it down. When you see that post I put in the community, leave your answers in the bottom in the comment section, okay? So let me rephrase that. Don't leave your answers yet in the comment section. Leave it when I repost it in the community, which I will. Okay, tomorrow morning, okay, I will repost it in the community. All you need to do is put in your answer there. So if you got the answer, stop, think, write it down, save it, wait for the post in the community post, put your answer there and then, okay? Now, but that is funny though, Zafiel. That is hilarious. That is funny. Nice one. Nice one, but no, that's not the answer, my friend. But wait till tomorrow morning. That's what I'm gonna do. Tomorrow morning, you guys start putting in your answers. Whoever answers it first will get a prize. I promise that. I promise. I'm making a promise right now. All right. All right. Now, back to it. Now, yeah. So going back to videos, man, it's been tough. The fiance's not home. Usually, back in the, last year and the year before, I had plenty of time. My fiance was, will work from in Brooklyn. She'll stay at her mother's, and I'll have the time to set up and do a video after work and whatever. But lately, I've been coming home a little late. Happens I work. I'm coming home a little late, not early as usual, as I used to. So, yeah. Thank COVID and thank for massive traffic all of a sudden out of the blue. Is what it is. But don't worry, videos are coming. All right, it's just gonna take me a little while, much longer to do one or two of them. Also, let's see what else. What else we got? What else has happened these past few days? Well, I mean, a lot of service calls nonetheless. Let's talk about that. Service calls. Now, there are those of you out there who are road warriors. You guys hit the road with a service van and do your service calls. I know guys who don't like doing service calls, and guys go liking doing projects and being on job sites. I know one or two guys actually who love doing service calls. And here's the reason. And it's not just the company I work for now. It's other companies I worked for in the past. A lot of, from what I hear a lot of guys mostly going on the project jobs. Like, they don't want to do service because they're not service guys. They don't want to go to someone's house, go look for parking, walk back and forth to the van. I totally get it. It is stressful. There were times I liked doing service, but then there were times I didn't. And I wanted to go into the field, and then I got tired of that, and I was back and forth. But now I've grown to respect and really like working in the service in the service department. Okay. The reason why is because I'm running into different things. All type of different things. You're learning all type of different things, like different situations, different troubleshooting. You're even, at times I develop troubleshooting skills on my own that I didn't learn from. I didn't learn from guys. Excuse me. I didn't learn from guys that I worked from other companies I worked for. And it's really rewarding. I mean, I feel amazed, like amazed with myself at times when I solve an issue, you know, and come up with a solution, and then I fix it and it works, and then seeing the customer happy, that gives me a sense of gratitude that it just makes me feel good. It just does. It feels good to see people so happy and grateful for the work you do. I'm gonna be honest. I don't get that a lot if I'm working on job sites, because it's like they're like, big whoop, who cares? I can do it. This and that. There's always someone who's gonna say, I can do it better. Or I can do it this and I can do that. Like, cool, but like, you know, it's always good to appreciate your guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I've worked on job sites where I work with someone, and I give them a task. I say, hey, listen, we're both got to do this, but can you do this? And I'll do this. And that we would, you know, meet in the middle and we can finish it off from there. And when the job is done, I say, yo, man, good job. Like, look how much, like, look good it looks. Like, you know, like, take pride in it. Yeah, I look at them and I literally say that to the guy, to anyone I'm working with. Like, yo, good job, man. Looks great. Like, you want to, you know, not a lot of guys do that. You know, they'll just look at it and it's like, yeah, okay, you know, roll their eyes and like, yeah, all right, whatever. But like, you look at their work and say, oh, dude, that's good job, man. Nice, good job. You know, like, I compliment the guys I work with all the time. Like, if I see them doing good work, you gotta give them a compliment, man. Make them feel just as important as you are. You know, so Chip shot 442. What's going on, brother? What up, Klein guy? Chip in the his house. He's in the his house. You know, I wish I had the little sound effect button. Go, brr, 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 like, you know. I'm gonna have to start making my own sound effects. That'd be pretty cool. Coming out of my mouth and everything. Brr, brr, brr. What's up, dude? Oh, by the way, guys, if you ever come into any of my live streams and chats, make sure you type down at KleinGuy Jon. It'll highlight yellow on my end, knowing that if you type it, it'll show up highlighted in yellow and black. It'll catch my attention. All right. So those of you who are new to the channel, you got guys like Chip Shot, Zafiel, Jason Reynolds. These guys are just basic veterans of the live stream, interwebs, social media, YouTube platforms. You know, when it comes to like VCG construction or construction cronies and, you know, tool reviews on all those guys. You know, they're awesome. Ooh, excuse me. Woo, sorry. So yeah, man. Going back to you gotta show appreciation to the people you work with, like work next to, work along with in the field, in the trade, because you give that compliment to them, makes them feel like, you know, like I said, they're more important. You know, they're important. Like, wow, you know, they think I did a good job. It feels good. Sometimes they won't show it. They won't. You know, they'll just kind of keep going. You know, not like really acknowledge you saying that. But deep down, they know. I know that they know. They feel good about it. They're just really focused on the work. And there are times I catch myself, like I hear somebody say, "Yo, man, good job," and I'm like, "Yeah, thanks." You know, it may not sound like or look like I care, but I do. I'm just really focused on what I'm doing. You know, and I always say, "Listen, man, I appreciate you. You know, saying I did a good job. Thanks a lot, bro." You know, it keeps a high. Oh, sorry, I moved the camera a little bit. Oops. It keeps a high morale. It keeps the morale up, actually, if you think about it. And you know, I've worked with guys who are miserable in this trade, and it's not good. You know, it's you know, they could be going. I can understand they could be going through a lot of things, worse things, like, you know. But I mean, life could be worse. But once again, yo, smile and say, "Hey, man, thanks." You know, no appreciation, it goes a long way. Let's see here. So yeah, man. Any of you guys out there working the trade, you're a plumber, electrician, HVAC tech, carpenter, low voltage tech. If you're working, you're partnered up with somebody, you're working with them. Doesn't matter who it is. It could be a helper, it could be an apprentice, it could be a mechanic or junior mechanic, an M1, an M2, journeyman, or foreman, whatever. Just like compliment each other for their leadership and their skills. And dude, they'll reciprocate. They'll go right back. They'll pay it forward. It's always good because uh, we all need to like be there and not and not feel all the job site always has to feel down and guys feel miserable. It's not a good feeling. It doesn't boost morale. And honestly, if you're feeling that way in the job, it doesn't get the job any done any quicker, or it becomes a downer, man. It's like you feel that energy, and it's like you start feeling it, and you start like feeling heavy. Like I've been on job sites and I felt that way. Like I felt like there was like a weight on my shoulders in a sense, like it's not like a monkey on my back. In a sense that it's like, whoa, man, like these guys are so miserable. Like they make you feel miserable, you know. Zayfiel says miserable. Have you worked with me before? uh, apparently not. Listen, man. Hey, listen. I don't work with miserable people, and if you're miserable, look, I'm just gonna walk the other way and say I'm gonna work over here. You keep on doing your misery over there, and I'll just be happy go lucky over there. Uh, being positive on the job site, it's a good thing. It brings good energy, brings morale up. Yeah, you can be a serious worker, but be positive at the same time. It's possible. Don't think it's not. It is. All right. Yo, Conan Man, look at that. Speak of the devil. I just said your name earlier too, and you just jumped right into the comment in the chat. What's up, yo? What's going on, Conan Man? Conan Man Studios in the house. Burr, burr, burr. Oh man, I've been wanting to get the freaking Stream Deck for some time now, and I've been trying to freaking make time to make this freaking sound mixer and set that up, and I still haven't, and I feel terrible. And Construction Cronies, oh man, he sent it out to me like last year, and I still haven't got to it yet. What is wrong with me? I feel terrible. Breaks. I feel like I've been. Oh no, what happened? How you doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. Don't you forget that you speak of the devil. The devil will show. Oh man. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What happened? Guys, I think something happened here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoa, that was weird. OBS Studios just disconnected. That was weird. Here. Oh yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm getting drop frames here. What is going on? Whoa. Why? Let me take off studio mode. What is going on? Whoa, 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 whoa. Uh-oh. Do you have ratcheting cable cutters? Oh, I don't know what's going on, guys, but I think there is an update going on for OBS Studios. So yeah, damn, we're almost out of time too. Well, we're about a couple more minutes in. Um, there's a bit of a delay. I do apologize. Yes, we're getting lag circle a bit sometimes. There is a delay, guys. I do apologize. OBS, it's not my service, right? OBS is, I think it's trying to update, so it's like connecting, reconnecting. It's done it before. I mean that I guess that I have to reset it and whatever. But as soon as we're done, yeah, there's a 25-second delay. Drop frames 0%. I mean that's good. CPU is good. 5.6% CPU. Yeah, there's going to be a 25-second delay now. Instead of a 1-second delay, it's going to be 25 seconds, so it's going to be pretty slow. yeah, I'm looking at it, and it's like it's definitely a big delay on my phone. Um, all good here, bro. You're clear. We hear you clear. We see you clear. Thank you, Conan man. So yeah, it's OBS Studios. I think it's what it is. It's trying to update while I'm streaming, and it's kind of disconnecting and reconnecting. Like I said prior, it's done it many times in the past, and um, it's just clearly time for an update. So drop frames are good. So we're not the frames have not dropped, which is good. It did before. Now it's at zero, total zero, but the delay is 25 seconds. So be patient, guys. So if there's a little, you guys are typing in, you're gonna see it. I'm gonna probably see it late in the chat. So please forgive me, y'all. Anyway, let me see here. Yeah, wow, it's terrible. But hey, it is what it is. So, um, going back to the conversation, it's not that great, being miserable on a job site. Just come in with a good attitude, positive attitude. I know, uh, aren't you normally slow? Not this slow, not this slow. I tell you that. I mean, 25 seconds is bad. Usually, my delay time is like 1 to 5 seconds, but that's about it. 25 seconds is like the highest I've ever gone on this. This is wild. I'm looking at it now. I mean, I'm all green, but it's just a 25-second delay. So it might, yeah, it's just the software is kind of slowing things down. Um, it's definitely not the bandwidth, I guess, because my voice, the audio is in sync with the video on this camera, which normally it never is. So this is the first time ever that I've gone live stream on my laptop with the 400 megapixels per second. Um, so yeah, you know, I mean, I like the quality. It's good. It's good quality. Because normally I don't use this camera, guys. Because if I do, it's like you guys have seen it in the past on these live streams where it's like, you gotta, dude, there's like a total delay. Your voice, the audio's not in sync with the video, and I'm like, all right, let me switch it back to the other camera, and yeah, that's how it is. So, um, I think I gotta clean the lens. There's like a little bit of a shine there, a reflective shine. Don't worry about it. Yes, Kona. So yeah, man. That's it. I've taken on a few other projects. If you guys probably saw, and also in the video, I hooked up the van a little bit with some pack out mounting plates. I put in some plywood, and then the mounting plates on. I also got to order the pack out stealth mounts, and I gotta say, they were a little tricky to install. Because at the time I had no idea, like, well, how am I gonna measure? Like, I had to take a tape measure, measure things out, put it on a piece of plywood, trace it, like, make the measurements, mark them, and draw grid lines and stuff. But it worked out. It really did work out. Um, and I like them. I like the stealth mounts. The pack out stealth mounts are pretty doggone good, man. If you guys haven't even tried those yet with your pack out, I suggest you can go on Amazon and get them for, I think they're what? Um, I think they're like $11.99. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look. We can go there right now. Actually, let's switch it up here. Let's take a look at the pricing on those stealth mounts, because gotta say, oops, sorry, studio. Go to Amazon. You see, you guys saw you guys just saw the delay there. All right, so let's see. Pack out stealth mounts. I think they're listed here. Oh no, they're not. Okay, so let's type it in. Pack out stealth mounts. Here it is. So here they are right here. How much did I get it? Oh, no, it was 17.99. But I got look. They brought up the price to $20. I got it for 17.99. My mistake, guys. I said 7.99 because I did see a 7, but yeah, now they're 19.95. They were 17.99, but there's the feet. The mounts. These are the mounts. They come with 6 in a pack. I mean, they're not that bad actually. And if you're not, if you aren't into purchasing the mounting plate, you can get this for a little cheaper. I mean, they have cheaper prices, but all in all, they're really good. I have put them on my van, somewhat similar to like this, but more so separate because I wanted to use the last two pieces for the smaller compact pack outs, but I decided I'm gonna just buy some more of these later on and really set it up. Like so, basically, here's how it looks. Um, it's my first time mounting these, and they, like I said, they work great. They're absolutely awesome. More affordable. I say go for it if you're into like the pack out and you want something more affordable to your pocket and you know something you can install yourself. They even have the feet. You can buy the feet for and the mounts for $39.90. So that's 40 plus dollars, $40 or whatever. This is an 8 pack. So these are the feet. So you can put these, install these on like your DeWalt, um, tough system or your Bosch boxes and so forth. I mean, the guys who came up with this idea, who were like these laser etched, or what do you call it, 3D printing. They have the 3D printers and they make these themselves. I mean, kudos to you guys. You guys were geniuses for this. Brilliant engineering. All right. And look at that, 1995. You can get that for the same price. They even also have, I think these are for the batteries, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, battery holder from Milwaukee M18. M18 red lithium ion batteries. Look at that. Comes with the hardware too, screws. So it's 3 screws per. Okay, that's pretty cool. I mean, if you're into that, like, oh, look at this guy. You could wrap it onto your belt. I think that's pretty awesome. An XC 6.0. I don't even see these 6.0s anymore. But I gotta say, that's a pretty nifty idea. Like, if you're tired of carrying around batteries by hand or putting, you might as well get these and clip it right inside your belt. You don't even gotta worry about bending over, reaching down, and getting out of your box. You just clip them on your belt, and you're mobile. It's like a quick change of a magazine gun. That's pretty dope. I mean, you guys let me know what you think, because this I'm actually kind of curious now. Looks pretty dope. I mean, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Probably being funny, but it's 500 megabytes per second. Probably. Probably not 400, probably 500, but that's what they told me. Oh, yeah, get it for 400. And I'm like, yeah, I guess 200 more doesn't sound so bad. But I guess you're right, 500. No opinion on cable cutters or crimpers. Cable cutters and crimpers. Let's see. My opinion, definitely cutters and crimpers, both. Um, I mean, I like. I'm sorry. Let me just. Zafio, cable cutters, yes. I don't own cable. The only thing I own as close to a cable cutter, I mean the compact cable cutters, the little Klein cable cutters. Um, they don't cut more than, I think, was it uh 6 4 gauge, I think, or 2 gauge, 1 gauge wire or something like that. I forget, but I mean, those are the type that you can just cut like thicker wire, but not as like 1/0 or number 3 wire and stuff like that. I don't think it'll cut that much. I mean, you can get lucky, but you know, if you apply enough pressure to it, yeah. But I don't own any ratchet cutters, which I haven't tried any ratchet cutters throughout my years of electrical. I just never could afford them. I never could afford ratchet cable cutters, which I would like to have. But I'm leaning more towards just something that doesn't do this to my hands, because I've used other ratcheting tools, not cutters per se. Crimpers, yes, there's a ratcheting crimper. I've used those, but over time they really get to your knuckles, and you know, it puts a strain on your knuckles, and you can develop arthritis over time. So my advice, if you don't want to put too much strain on your hands, for a cutter, for cutting bigger size cable, get something that's, you know, battery powered. Greenlee makes battery power cable cutters. I believe they use Makita batteries, if I'm not mistaken. I think they do. Um, Klein Tools, I think they have a cable cutter now. They have their own power tool line. They're freaking expensive though. That's the problem. They're really pricey with their stuff. They use DeWalt batteries. What else? Milwaukee. Now Milwaukee's, man. I mean, they're. I've been dying to get my hands on a Milwaukee cable cutter, an M12 version at least, something compact. Because the more compact, the lighter, the better. And if you can get something that's light and powerful, even better. Uh, so yeah, I'll lean more something towards battery powered. Um, to go with that, you know. And for crimpers, to be honest with you, I never used a battery powered crimper. I'm being honest. I just never came across using one. It is what it is. I've used manual crimpers, like big crimpers. Now those are good. Um, you know, and smaller crimpers, hand tool crimpers. Like if you're gonna be doing like splicing, let's say you want to put a butt connector with two wires, put them together. Definitely do it. Just make sure the type of crimp terminal you're using is the size for that wire. Make sure you give it a nice good crimp, and tug on them, all that stuff. Because usually if you tug on them and one of the sides comes out, you didn't crimp it correctly enough or applied enough pressure. So get yourself like a Klein or a DeWalt. DeWalt makes them. Also, Milwaukee, I think they make crimpers too, if I'm not mistaken. Greenlee makes excellent crimpers, for smaller wire. But yeah, go for that. I say go for that. 500 MCM cable cutters. I would say for 500 MCM, go with something battery powered. Don't try ratcheting. You can do it with a ratchet, maybe a larger ratchet, but you don't want to put too much motion, so much strain and muscle into it, because it requires a lot of pressure and and tension. So, let's see here. John, get some and do a review and how to mount them. What do you mean mount what? Crimpers? Wait, I was wondering about Temco crimpers for putting terminal on like 1 gauge or whatever. Maybe your company has stuff. We have done larger size crimping. Um, I just never. I don't think we own. I don't recall my company owning a battery powered. We mostly use manual, like larger size crimpers. A Temco, haven't done any large size crimping. The largest size crimping I've ever done was a number. What was it? I think it was number 4 or number. I'm trying to think here, and it was for a ground. Oh, I was crimping for grounding, in a panel for a Times Square job I was at. That was a while ago. It was actually number 6 ground wire. We use crimpers, number 6 crimps. And I used a hand powered Greenlee, hand powered manual hand crimper. Um, and yeah, you got to really put, like, even for a number 6, you really got to put enough torque and inch per pound, enough in there to, like, really get a good crimp. Because if you don't get a good crimp, you're gonna get a poor connection, and it looks bad on your end, to be honest, because it kind of makes it look like you don't know what you're doing, you don't know how to use a crimper. Learn how to use one. If you guys, some of you out there don't know how to use one, learn to use one. The Temco is a 12-ton hydraulic. No, we don't have anything that big. I never work with anything like that. Sorry. But if I ever do, you guys will know. I'll tell you. I will tell you if I have. Yeah, Konami Studio Temco comes with 500 MCM. Hydraulics are the best. The electric ones are nice. Hydraulics are the best because they give a lot more oomph. Like, they get more strength. Not strength, I should say. They give more pressure, uh, pound per inch, than, say, a manual hand power manual one or an electric one. Electric ones are good too. Battery power electric crimpers are just as good. But I don't think, when it comes down to crimping, in my opinion, nothing goes better with hydraulic. Nothing better than hydraulic. I mean, hydraulic is there. It gives more pressure than any, like, electric or hand powered tool. Yeah. John, it all depends on how sharp your blades are on the cutters. Yeah, that too. That does matter, because if you're constantly using the same cutter for the same size wire, over time you dull the blade. The blades are not cheap. I tell you that much. They're not cheap. And you can't sharpen most of them. Most of them you can't sharpen. Now, there are some exceptions to some brands that let you, that can be sharpened, but it's very rare. I haven't come across any other manufacturer that says that you can sharpen the blades. Usually they tell you to change the blade to new ones. They don't recommend you sharpening them at all, because it could be a danger. You could possibly even destroy the integrity of the blade even further, things like that. That's why they call them testing. They test these tools for quality assurance. And it's why they put these labels. So, but yeah, I'm more like, when it comes down to things like that, crimping and cutting. Yeah, I could, I guess if I could get my hands on a electric type one, like a battery powered or hydraulic, sure, why not do a video on it? Why, you know, you guys ask, there are times. I mean, this is not the first time someone's asked me even do if I should do a tool review on a cable cutter. I don't own one. If I do, sure, yeah, I will definitely. I let you guys know. I would post it on the community, here on YouTube. And if you guys want me to do a video on it, sure, definitely. The more the requests, the better, because it will, I like to see I like to see people interact and say, "Hey, can you do this?" If people want me to do it, then yes, I will do it. Definitely. No problem. Um I try sharpening them, works for a bit, but not at all like new. There you go. That's why they tell you they recommend you not to sharpen them. It is what it is. These guys just don't put those labels there for nothing. They literally test them before they even sell them. Or put them on the market. I have to check out Greenlee versus Temco. Yeah, check it out on YouTube. There might be some videos on it. Like I said, I never worked with hydraulic cutters or hydraulic crimpers. I'm just telling you guys, I'm being honest with you guys. The 8 years I've been in this field, I haven't come across it yet. I'm going to be straight up too. Throughout the 8 years I've been in this field, not once have I actually installed an electrical panel from start to finish. Not once. Yes, I know. What the heck? You're probably thinking, what the heck? I can. Definitely I can. I have the skills to do it, definitely. But I have not. They just haven't really given the opportunity hasn't hasn't come around for the past 8 years. All right. So, but that's another example of why like I just never came across doing crimpers and cutters myself. But eventually it'll happen. You know. All right. So let's see. Codeman says electric cutters and crimpers are very expensive. Indeed, you're absolutely right. They are expensive, extremely expensive for my budget. But if I was to ever come across one, like I'm gonna like here's an example. Hole hogs, right? You know, you use them to drill through wood studs and joists. I've always wanted one because there were instances where, I would have to drill through studs with my drill, and sometimes the drill seizes up, and it takes me a while to drill sometimes through a wooden stud. So it turned out my old man so happened to bring one home, but it wasn't a battery powered. It was a corded. It was an old corded Milwaukee whole hog. I think it was a half-inch whole hog. Yeah, half-inch whole hog. I still have it. Believe it or not, I still have it in that storage closet. I just never came around to using it. It works like a charm. I ran it and everything works, but just haven't used it yet. Um, you know, should I do a video on it? Why would I do a video on a corded tool? Nobody does videos anymore on corded power tools. Not that many that I know of. Because everything now is cordless. Cordless is the way. It's the new, it's the future. The power tools. All right, so, but yeah, I got that. My old man found it. It was, actually given to him at his job by a group of electricians that didn't really have any use for it because they bought battery power ones, so they gave it to him, and he gave it to me and said, hey, I'm not using it. You could probably make use of it because you're an electrician. That's nice. I said, yeah, sure, why not? I'll keep it in case if I do need it, which I have a feeling I will. Eventually, the moment will arise where I will need that whole hog. Then definitely yes, I will use that quarter hose. But I mean, it's whole hogs these days are expensive, especially the cordless. So I will get something either free or something I find that nobody claims and say, hey, yeah, take it. Sure, I'll take it. And or something that's cheap and or used or whatever the case. I thought it would be good to get good crimpers because high voltage and solar/battery systems use them all over the place. Listen, Zafiel, definitely, get yourself some crimpers. Be prepared. I used to get this a lot when I was starting out as a helper, and straight out of trade school. In trade school they gave us tools that came with being paid for our tuition and everything. So they gave us free tools, and I worked with what I had. And over time, as I started gaining more and more experience, I would buy tools necessary on the job. Like I bought I never had a Sawzall, so I saw guys using Sawzall. I said, man, I want a Sawzall. I got a Sawzall. I bought one. I didn't have an impact driver. I just had a little drill driver, a DeWalt drill driver, hammer drill, whatever. I saw guys using more and more impact drivers. So what I do? I went out, got a deal, and bought one. Tools like and then I would like slowly pick up, keep getting tools, and then I would get other mechanics tell me, why are you bringing like a bag full of tools? You will hardly use them. You'll ever hardly use them. All you need is your pliers and your two screwdrivers, and you're good. Well, yeah, sure, but I like to use tools properly. I don't like to use my linesman as a hammer. Believe it or not, they're not meant to use hammers. I've seen it all the time, and I see over time guys use it and it seizes up on them. They can't even close them. They can't even open them. And then they're like, oh, it's just so cheap and garbage. No, it's not cheap and garbage. It's just how you treated the tool. You didn't treat the tool for its actual purpose. You treat it like if it was another tool when it's not supposed to be designed. It's not really designed for that. No matter how solid the tool is, they literally tell you and they stamp it on the tool, do not use as a hammer. Do not use for prying. Do not use as a pry bar. Things like that. There's a reason why. So when I saw guys tell me use it as a hammer and I did, I started noticing guys pliers started seizing up on them and they just throw it away. I didn't want that from me because I couldn't afford another pair of pliers. They were expensive. So I got a hammer. And the purpose for the hammer is to hammer nails or whatever. Or anchors. There you go. That's the purpose of that tool. You want to get tools for their purpose. Anyway. Go, Zayfael, go right ahead, brother. Get yourself a really good crimper you think is best for the job. Okay? Do your research. Get a lot of information. Go online. Find a good, affordable price crimper or cutter. Look at the reviews. Find out about the manufacturer. Do they make consistent quality tools? Are their tools not as good in quality? How long do they last? Things like that. You want to look at, you want to look into it. I do a lot of research when I decide I want to purchase a tool. Like, for instance, the 3-inch cutoff tool. I wanted it. The second I saw it, I wanted it. But then I said to myself, well, is it really that good? So I waited. I waited to see what would Ryobi come out with, or what would DeWalt come out with, or what would Rigid come out with. And sure enough, Rigid, DeWalt, and Ryobi came out with their very own cutoff tools. So I started seeing how they worked, how they performed. Frankly, I was stuck between either the Ryobi or the Milwaukee. Ryobi does almost near equal a job as Milwaukee. So it was a very difficult decision to make. I went with Milwaukee. One, because a lot of people were saying it was like the best, more compact tool. You can get around tight spaces. Ryobi, you could still get around certain spaces, not as tight because you have the guard and the thing it's kind of cumbersome in a sense. So I said, let me go with Milwaukee. Plus, I'm on their platform. I like to stay on the platform that I've already invested in. Because, and a lot of people say, well, you're just a fanboy. Well, partly true, but at the same time, I'd rather stay on a platform I'm more familiar with than to buy a different tool and then be mixed up with different batteries, different chargers, and gotta, things like that. That's so confusing when you just want to be. I'm a simple guy. I want to stay simple and stay with one thing, and if I find them reliable, I find them reliable. To me, that's my preference. I have a Ryobi tool. I have an Orbit sander from Ryobi, and I love it. I use it on certain projects. I love it. I have a DeWalt Impact 885 impact driver. I bought a freaking battery charging kit with it, and I love that drill. It's an awesome drill. I think the 885, personally, I think it's still to me, it's a high quality drill. Everybody else is getting into the newer platforms, but they're not. It's like, I don't know. Look, in my opinion, I think the 885 is still a reliable impact driver. I've seen guys still with a brush motor 885 and they still use it. It's reliable. It's consistent. That's my opinion. Everybody's got their own preferences, right? I got a Bauer drill still. Bauer. Like, I rarely use that drill, but I have it just in case as a backup. What else? I got a Makita coffee maker, and I'm looking more into getting myself a little bit in investments on Makita, certain tools in Makita, things like that. But whatever floats your boat. Small anything is money. Definitely, sure. You're right about that, Xavier. I thought it would be good to get good crimpers because high voltage. Okay, I got that already. Most of my projects start by scoping out what tools I need, so I don't need to haul everything out there. True. I look. I mean, hey, yeah, that's you, bro. You see, that's your opinion because that's your preference. Me, I, look, I like my pack out. For every time someone says, "Yeah, you're gonna put up like 3 light fixtures and an out and put in an outlet," yeah, you don't need all your tools. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna need these. I'm still gonna bring like what I need in my pack out, and then some. I bring nearly my whole pack out kit or whatever I can fit in my pack out. Sure enough, I come across an obstacle where I need a certain tool to get around. I have it there. That's me. That's just me. Because you never know when you show up to a job. You never know what you're gonna come across. We a lot of misconceptions with a lot of customers, with tradesmen say, especially with electricians or plumbers, they say, well, you know, they think we have like X-ray vision or something. Like we know what's in the walls. We don't know. We don't know if you got drywall. We don't know if you got plaster and lath. We don't know if you got terracotta. We don't know if you got brick and masonry between, in a skim coated wall. We don't know until we get there. Until we drill a hole or cut open, or open up an outlet or something like that. We won't know. We don't know what's in the wall. We don't know if there's a pipe in there. We don't know. It is what it is. We didn't go there and build the damn place and then memorize where everything is. We just don't know. It's a new obstacle. But I digress. But yes, do that. Oh man, we're going in overtime, guys. We are going in overtime. Let me get to a few of the chats here. Coleman Soon just says, "Can I get a Milwaukee whole hog? I got it on clearance at Home Depot for 125. Can I get a Milwaukee whole hog? Got it on clearance." I mean, if you're asking me if you can get it and you already got it, why are you even asking that question? P.S. I haven't used it. Oh, okay, you got it. You haven't used it yet. Okay, dude, why don't you do this? Because I'm actually thinking about using mine. Get some pieces of lumber. Maybe I don't know. Build yourself a simulator. I think that's a good idea. Build a simulator, like build yourself a small, like a waist high wall. Or build out of a wall, or a couple studs, whatever, and try it out. Like give it a shot, give it a whirl, man. Make yourself a little project and like a little demonstration thing. And I've always wanted to do that. When I was like a 4th year, I always thought to myself, man, I should get some plywood, I should get some light fixture stuff, and make a simulator, to practice on. Things like that, it's like you want to keep practicing on things. You want to keep, educating yourself in the trade that you're in. Make yourself better, more efficient, more, knowledgeable. Zayfiel says, I looked at Chinese stuff, $50 to $60, and didn't have hardened dies and was missing sizes. Temco has all sizes with hardened dies and is $152 with free shipping. That's not that bad for $152 for a Temco. Yeah, man, go for it. Try it out. Try it out. Let us know let us know, man. Let me know how it goes. Try it out. Konami Studio says, use it for drilling through framing for wiring and plumbing. Yeah. I mean, I've seen plumbers, especially when I was a first year. I did like 1 or 2 residential homes here in Staten Island, and it was actually a pretty good experience, to be honest with you. I've seen the plumbers use whole hogs, not the cord. They had the cordless ones, I think, but they were the chuck ones, a little chuck tool. And was it DeWalt? I think it was DeWalt. I can't remember what brand it was. Or was it Rigid? One of those brands. I can't remember. But they had a cordless one. They just started drilling right through. Like, it was amazing. It's like, whoa, that's a pretty cool tool, So, yeah, go for it, man. Go for it. Definitely. But you can, yeah, you can use it. You know, plumbers use it, electricians use it. You know, when we come across, you know, wooden studs and joists, and we have to, you know, penetrate through the run our cables or run our, you know, our conduit or flexible metal conduit, FMCs, um, aka Greenfield as they call them. But yeah, electricians and plumbers use them. Believe it or not, we do use them. Yeah. Let me see here. You know, I'm digging. I'm still on the page with this battery, right? Yeah, let me show you guys real quick. Whoops, hold on. Let me set it on the studio mode here, so it's better. So I'm still stuck on this page. I'm like, whoa, dude, that's. I'm still a little amazed by this. I'm like, dude, I'm actually gonna give this a shot one day. Get myself a pack of these. Put some around my tool belt. Gotta walk around looking for batteries. They already got them in hand, brother. That's pretty dope. Oh, let's see here. Wow, they got like multiple mounting brackets here. Battery wall mount holder for organizing DeWalt 20 volt, 60 volt max. Okay. Whoa, tool mounts. Hey, we got some tool mounts here. It says stealth mount, tool mount for Milwaukee M18 tools, 4-pack. Oh, it slides in the bottom. No way. Yeah, it does. That's pretty cool. Right into the battery compartment. You can hang it upside down, maximize under shelf space. Interesting. Okay. As you could tell, this Milwaukee battery right here, it's European. In the UK, they sell these batteries like this with the logos. They're not labeled the same as here in the States. It's different overseas, and I think part of South America too. They have it like they designed them like this. The stickers are designed like that. Um, let's see. Yeah, that's pretty dope. Hey, go. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Damn, it's giving me and you can even store the battery too. That's giving me so many good ideas. See, here's my thing. Here's the thing. I'm trying to invest. Well, I'm saving up for my own van, work van. The plan is obviously I'm going to see if I can get myself an E350 or an E250. Most likely E250. And metal partition, no shelves. Everything in that van is gonna be pack out. It's gonna be pack out shelves, pack out drawers, mounting plates, organizers. Mostly it's gonna be pack out drawers and shelves. Um, and in some cases there's gonna be mounting plates on the doors. I can hang up the organizers, stuff like that. I mean, I figure why not? You know, why spend? I mean, those shelves are like $500, $800. Some are 1,000 to get them installed or purchase them and stuff like that. And I said, you know what? Might as well just run it up with pack out. Why not? Right? That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, this is pretty cool though. What is this? Wait, isn't this for the front of the pack out? Oh, this is for the M12s. Oh, lock, release. Huh. That's pretty cool. Alright, for the battery. Oh, look at that. Check that out. It hangs upside down. Oh, sorry. Hold on a second, guys. You're not. You guys aren't even really watching this. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Check that out. All right. The stealth mount tools for M12. Look at that. They click right in. And they just hang upside down like that. That's pretty cool. So that's where they go. Okay. Oh yeah, that's ingenious. I mean, man, these guys are making money. Whoever designed these they're making money. Zayfield said I saw it on clearance and said yes, it's hard to resist good deals. Listen, dude, I know. I'm always going through good deals, and there are times that I've seen good deals. Like just recently, Vince from VCG Construction posted the was it the Cyber Monday deals on the M12 cutoff tool for $99. I just bought mine like the day before Thanksgiving. The day before Thanksgiving, I bought mine for $149. That whole kit with the dust shroud and everything, that's $199. That's what they sell it for 200 bucks. I bought it for $149, so plus tax is like $162. And I was so bummed out. Let me tell you, I was so bummed out when he posted that video, and I was like, "Are you kidding me, bro?" Oh, hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" He posted that video yesterday, 99. I'm like, damn. I just spent $162 on this kit when I could have bought it for 99 bucks. That's how good deals get. Sometimes I pass on good deals. Sometimes I'll buy a tool and be like, damn, I still don't see a good deal for it. This is the lowest it's going to go. I'll buy it. And then all of a sudden, a couple of days later, this happens. It's luck. I have bad luck. I totally have bad luck now. I officially have bad luck. Um, but yeah, I would, wait for the price to drop. Wait for it to drop. I usually wait. That's usually my deal. Whenever I go, for instance, I'm still looking to pack out drawers. I want pack out the 3-drawer and the 2-drawer set. I'm waiting for a better deal. I'm waiting for the price to reduce down to, let's say, 150 or 149 or 145 or 142 for like the 3-drawer. When we all know the 3-drawer is like 163, I think the 2-drawer is like 149 or 145. The 2-drawer, the 3-drawer is more expensive. I'm waiting for the 3-drawer price to go down, so I want to wait. I'm gonna wait. That's me. That's just me. My personally, that's why I go for tool deals. Sometimes, like I said, I pass on a good tool deal. Maybe I don't have the money right away. Maybe I'm kind of like, you know what? I want to buy it, but I got these other things I got to pay for. That's more important. I'm going to pass. It's something you got to make the hardest decisions, and it sucks. But yeah, you got to sometimes, It is what it is. You look like he's my boy. Take care. Are you feeling lucky, punk? Oh man, it is Kona Studios. I need a 3D printer to make stuff like that. No Ford Transit. Those are popular. KleinGuy Jon is apparently tired. Yeah, I'm getting there, man. I really am. I'm trying to right through this stream. But you know how it is, guys. It gets late. We get tired. And then, well, we just gotta end things. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta end it all. But anyways, guys, listen. It is getting late. We're a little bit on overtime. It's 10:30 here in the northeast, near the northeast corner of the U.S. What's the temperature out? Yeah, the temperature went up for 43 degrees. It was 38 before about an hour ago. So, surprisingly enough. But tomorrow morning's gonna be freezing cold. I got my heater on right now, running. Listen, man, good talk, guys. This was fun. You know what? What's today? What, Tuesday? Maybe we can make this a thing. I think I should make this a thing because this was actually pretty cool. Like, I appreciate you, Zafael, Coneman Studio, um, Jason Reynolds showed up too. Thanks for stopping by, Jason. We even got Chip Shot 442 was in the house. Yeah, yo. John, they had the 3 and 2 drawer plus roller for 300. Yeah, look, I'm on a tight budget. I've always been on a tight budget. I'm planning on getting a vehicle. I'm trying to shop for a vehicle. You know, the tools eventually they're gonna come in. They come in. You know, but I try not to buy too many now. I'm slowing things down with that. Especially with the pack out. As much as I want the three drawer and 2 drawer, I gotta think about the spacing. How much space do I got? Yeah, I have a small place. I don't have a garage anywhere to put them in. I got the company van. Most of my pack outs are in the company van, but they are still taking space. So I gotta be cautious about what I put in the van. I need the room to get around. Things like that. So the day will come where I'll get my own vehicle, big enough. Maybe it could be a Sprinter. Maybe a Sprinter. I don't know. Maybe I should probably invest in that instead. Um, and yeah, well, things are things will change eventually, and you'll see you'll see me more. You'll see new things on the channel, and hopefully those days will come. The good times will come, the good days will come, and yeah, man, that's it. Do you and the fiance have a date set? Not yet. Uh, we still kind of went through a bit of a financial loss in the pandemic, so we're still recovering from that. That's why I mean that's the reason why I haven't done any tool review videos. I haven't been buying as many tools as I used to, so we're kind of I'm kind of yeah budget wise, yeah, because we're thinking of we're putting down for the wedding and stuff, but we haven't picked a date yet. So vendors are kind of hard to find around here right now, and their prices are more than what they were before the pandemic because they have to make up for what they lost. Yeah, so it's tough, man. It's tough. We really want to like get married and get it over with already. Just like come on, as my husband and wife. Like I'm already ready, dude. She wants it to be just perfect, which how women are, where they want everything perfect. Hey, she'll get what she gets, um, but you guys will know soon. Come on, yeah, I wouldn't hide that from you guys. You guys will know soon enough. Trust me. But anyways, guys, man, it's been fun. This was a great chat. Awesome, awesome night. You guys made my night. Actually, I'm glad I stood up for this. We could do this probably next week Tuesday. If the missus is not gonna be here, she usually is working. Back to the brick and mortar schools during the pandemic, so she's working after school every day. So yeah, but guys, it's been fun. It's been real. I appreciate every single one of you being here. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, Zafael, Coneman Studio, Jason Reynolds, and Chip Shot 442 was in the house. I'm surprised Construction Cronies is not here. Usually he swings on by for like a minute or two, just kind of say hi and what's up, things like that. But you know what? If he's watching, all right. If you're watching, brother, Chris Conkle, we definitely need to link up, brother. We definitely need to link up on YouTube, on your channel. We got to do a. I really want to get on your channel and talk about the trade, man. Talk about stuff, dude. It'd be awesome. Uh, Good show, everybody. Thanks a lot. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the questions. It's really cool to have this chat about tools and stuff, and we should do this more often. Kick it back and relax, chat it up, and thanks for making my night, guys. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you all, especially twice as much. And if you haven't already, you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It's the little red button right there on the channel page. Subscribe. After you subscribe, you want to tap that bell and hit all notifications. And if you like the content, you want to see more, smash the like button. It's free for you to do. I'm not asking for money. And if I was doing super chats, let's say I got over 1,000 subscribers and I had super chats, sure. If you want to support and donate, go right ahead. Listen, I'm not begging. I'm just saying, feel free to do so. You don't have to. I'm not gonna have any qualms. I'm not gonna feel offended anyway. But if you do, I really appreciate it, and I will make use of those donations to bring more content to the channel. Okay. So thanks a lot. Take care, everybody. Have a great night. Remember, tomorrow is Wednesday, first day of December. By the way, Papa John's birthday is coming up this Saturday. So if you guys would like, if you want, you can leave it in the comments. Say happy birthday to my old man. December 4th is his birthday, but he won't be here. He'll be in Georgia for my cousin's wedding. So he will be 61. Ain't that something? 61 years old. My old man. Yep. 4 more years till he retires. Okay. How's that, everybody? You guys can hear me? Sorry about that. Yikes. Something happened. That was weird. Oh, I know what happened. I hit the microphone wire and it kind of like whoop went loopy on me. All right, so again, oh crap. Hold on. I'm frozen. I'm frozen. Because of being you to the wedding. Yeah, man. I know. I know. There we go. All right. Sorry about that. Yikes. What happened? Yikes. Yo. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I touched the cord on the microphone by accident. I swiped it over and it kind of disconnected. So, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Really do. Make sure you comment, subscribe.